Hello, today's topic is the walkthrough. But what is the walkthrough? A walkthrough is a simulated tour or animation of a site or a building using camera positions placed along a path that we define. It shows our project from the viewpoint of a camera through space as if we are walking through a building model or a building site. Basically, to create a walkthrough, we need to define the path we want the camera to follow, whether inside the building or around the building site. Then we need to create a series of images to present our model. The procedure. Step 1. We need to define the path our camera wants to follow. For example, I would go to the site floor plan, hit View tab, 3D view, walkthrough. I am going to click on the keyframe positions locations which establish the path. What is interesting is that the path can enter the building without having a door to go through. Step 2. To set the level of the camera for every keyframe point position. To illustrate that, I am going to repeat step 1. I am going to define the keyframe points or positions, and while I'm doing this, I have to go to the option bar. From. This is the level we should set to our camera. For example, I would set second floor level to be the level of my camera. For that keyframe point, I can assign different level. For example, first, but I'm not going to change the level. I will keep it second. Regarding offset, it means the height from the level we set our camera at, which means that value, which is 1.75 meter, will be added to our second floor level. Then finish walkthrough. Step 3. Rename the created walkthrough to recognize it, hence to be able to edit that walkthrough. For example, walkthrough at second floor. Step 4. To show the established camera path of the keyframe points. After quitting that walkthrough section floor example, and if I go to my site plan view where I created the path, I will find no established path of keyframes. To show that established path, we need to go to our created walkthrough, right click, show camera. Step 5. Manipulate or adjust the camera target position of all keyframes. After showing our established path, we hit Edit Walkthrough and set our frame to 1. Edit Walkthrough. Then, next keyframe. I will adjust and manipulate the target of my camera by pressing on that drag point. I'm going to direct the camera to my building this way, and then next keyframe. Also, I will move the target point, press on it, so direct my camera to my building this way. Again, next keyframe. Hold or press on that target point and move it towards our building. Next keyframe, move target point towards our building, and so on. Step 6. Play the walkthrough. Please note that before playing the walkthrough, we need our path to be much closer to our building. So I re-established my path to be closer to my building, as when the path is away, the walkthrough is not working well. Now I'm going to play the walkthrough. Select on that created walkthrough, edit walkthrough, and play. By the way, when shadow is on or realistic mode is used, the time taken to play the walkthrough is way much more than the time taken on that of the hidden line mode, which is being played. Also, sometimes we need to adjust that frame to expand it more or less. To add more frames than 300, which are by default 300, we hit 300, the frame settings, and we can change to any total frames required. Finally, step number 7, and it is an optional step, which is exporting the walkthrough. This is our walkthrough opened. Hit File tab, Export, Image and Animation, Walkthrough, Length and Format. OK, I will save it in my local drive. Of course, when we export the walkthrough to AVI file, which is a video, that video is a heavy file, almost 1 giga. Another remark: a rendered walkthrough can be obtained while exporting it. So if I choose realistic visual style mode, then hit File, Export, Image Animation, Walkthrough, and if I say OK, that would take too much time.